Day just around the corner. It's the perfect time to talk about the value of celebrating parents, but not just for the moms out there. There are benefits for the children too. So as we think about celebrating Mother's Day, Karen Coltrane from the Children's Museum of the Lowcountry is here. We're talking about ways families with young children can best honor our moms today, right?
Yes, Karen? Yes, because the little ones, you know, they need a little support and help and able to do that. But what I thought I would mention today is that while it's about moms, and which it should be, absolutely, moms don't get enough recognition.
So true.
Just one day a year, come on. But it's okay, it's okay. We know, we sacrifice. But it's this day with the real little ones, this isn't really just about the moms. This is an opportunity for development for the little ones too, because it actually helps them think about somebody else and begin to develop empathy. So for the little ones, you know, out there, you know, you say, oh, well, they're too young to go shopping or to sign a card yet or that kind of thing, but there are a lot of things that they can do, and it's actually good for them to think about someone else, to think about mom. So dad, grandma, auntie, somebody can, you know, kind of say, well, what would you like to do for Mother's Day? And it gets them, because, you know, as toddlers, we are developmentally focused on ourselves at that stage, and so to bring us out, and this is a great way to do it on Mother's and Father's Day.
I love that. By the way, happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you very much.
You are so busy. You do so much. And of course you are a mom with all of that, which is amazing. Moms truly are the best. Mom, I know you're probably watching right now. You're the best as well.
Mom. That's right.
They are incredible. So happy Mother's Day to you. But what are some of those tips you have for, again, the aunts, the grandparents, the dads who are helping out with this?
No, anything handmade. I can tell you now, and your mother could probably testify to the same thing, as the mother of 20, 30 something, it's really nice to look back on those little things. They have a lot of meaning later on. So you could create something together, a card, a drawing, or you could interview the child and transcribe the child's own words or record them on your phone. I had the experience when I ran the Children's Museum of Richmond in Virginia. We needed a children's voice recording on a donation box, and it was kind of a fun thing. And we put my son and the marketing director's two girls in back in the day, before cell phones, you had to do it in a recording booth, and they recorded their little piece, and it still plays there. And I was there not too long ago, and I dropped in a donation so I could record it, because I don't have a recording of my son's voice at 8 years old. You know, so something like that is really meaningful.
That's a great idea.
Create a memory, which I love, like a family adventure. You could always go to the museum. We're open on Mother's Day, so it's funny because that day sometimes we see like just dads, because mom said, I'm going to the spa. Take them to the Children's Museum. In fact, I saw Dad the other day who was there for the first time. He said, well, she comes all the time, but I've never come. So this is, and he was really trying to figure it out. But those kind of shared experiences are really valuable. Again, make a memory. Make a small thing that helps you have a memory. If it's anything other than just let mom sleep in. My sister was visiting me and reminiscing about how her husband finally swept her away for a little 4-day R&R after the birth of her second child, and he was irritated with her because she slept for 4 days on the beach because she was so tired. But anyway, and then ask what mom wants. You know, we're all different, and we're all in different places at different times. So those are some of the things I think with really young children you can do.
I like that a lot. I'm sure a lot of people can attest to this too. I feel like a lot of times when I ask my mom what she wants for her birthday or for Christmas or for Mother's Day, it's always like, I don't need anything. I don't need anything. But like something like this is something small that means so much. You know?
Even the big girls, Emily, can do something personal for mom. You get to the point where not one more piece of jewelry, not one more something, but a picture in a frame or
a handwritten card is always something that my parents like too.
It really is. I've kept all of mine, and so I think that's anything like that that just lets, anytime we have an opportunity to celebrate the people we love in our lives, I don't think it's a bad thing.
Do you have a favorite gift that you've received from your son?
Oh gosh, from my son, you know, he has sent me flowers, which I know sounds trite, but I love flowers. And so when I get them, I'm just so touched. And he usually has something put on the card that I can tell is from him. You know, so those little things, just actually the fact that he remembers me. He's busy with a big, busy grown-up life now, but that just means everything.
I love that. And you raised him right to know to do that.
We sure tried.
Really
yeah,
did.
no, we did. He developed good empathy, almost to his detriment. I can remember when we'd do birthday parties and he'd say, I don't want anyone to give me gifts because if they give me something I don't know what to say. And I remember thinking, oh, how interesting. He's, you know, concerned about the other person but he's so authentic, he was having a hard time pretending he wanted whatever he got. So I think you see those things in early childhood in children, and those are the, you know, forebears of the personality that's going to fully emerge later, and it's really a special treat to see those things. So memories. I guess I would have to say, do something together. I get to see my son this year on Mother's Day, and I'm excited about that. So
this is so special. Again, happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank
Happy
you.
Mother's Day to all of the
Happy
moms
Mother's Day
out
to your
there.
mom. I know she's watching.
Yeah, it always is. Every single day. Don't forget, guys, also Second Saturday Science is coming up this Saturday at the Children's Museum as well. We're going to be sharing some more details about that at the end of the show. It's going to be a great weekend at the museum. It's always a great time to visit. Karen, thank you so much for being here, as always.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Of course.